long ago I heard I get aggressive. Furious 5, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like BB up in the party. I wanna jump up and be somebody. Charlie Holmes, I got tabs on mommy. She gon' keep my colleagues. Wasabi hot, look at them. I'm full of fire like the McCracken. Stay on tour on Euro, I'm racking. Be in the hood, we a Navy ain't napping. Twerk that girl, this the one like the I'm gonna give you 90 B-boy, keep the elements hot. Make them back spin the windmill. G-O-H, haters, a D-O-A. A young boy what I used to be. Now I'm all grown up, I'm a boss. Waving like
rockin' MP3, before that hot tracks and MTV. Now I synchronize the MPC, so this strap genuine like OMG, yo G, y'all in the booth like DB. LOL, old school, I'm so PC. See the mic, I gotta grab it, no CD. Yeah. You're playing the odds when you face the mob. See the guard raising the bar, how y'all just don't get it. I'm hard to paint when involved, and again I might roll up in the take dog, ain't no limit. G-O-H, haters get DDT. Is that it what they used to be? It's from Doc in the guard on point, like a CP3. It's about time y'all get used to me, because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment, cause I'm just out of reach of your finger. I know I can't afford to stop for a moment, till it's time to forget you. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
Man in the building.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's the Patriots going up against the Dolphins. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 10 matchup.
The lights are on bright, and that means it's Monday night in the NFL here on EA Sports. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Simms. Just prior to kickoff with this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
The Patriots are back deep, waiting for the kick return. And Caleb Sturgis is ready to get this one underway. This game has officially begun. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
Now as we watch this quarterback coming out for this first series, what a game he had last week. He was strong in every department. Good decisions. Threw the football accurately. Threw it with power. But that wasn't enough. They still lost the game, but he played very well.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Jumps high and comes down with it. And now a look at the Patriots lineup. Surprisingly, their passing attack this year has been rather disastrous. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Throws the pass. Gronkowski with the grab.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. If you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Gordon's the receiver all the way to the right side. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Had it for just a second, but then 5 occasions. Second down after the incompletion. Gordon's going to take the handoff now. Gordon's marked down after a gain of 9.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
2 tight ends on the field here. 3rd and short. Gordon's taking the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime an offense gets in a situation like this, they always want to go for it. 4th and short, but I don't know if I would do it. Well, this puts the coach in a tough position. Let's see what he does.
And a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
First down coming up. Ryan Tannehill will be under center. With drop back. Has Cameron for about 4. Second down here.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
2nd and 6. He's hit as he throws it. The Dolphins facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge. Tannehill's got it in the gun. Intercepted!
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
The Patriots back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it. Instead of punting the football away, we both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going forward on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. LaFell comes away with the reception.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
So first and goal to go. Looking at every option. And here we have second down. Halfway through this first quarter now. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The Patriots are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Third and goal from the 5. A short field goal try on the way. The kick is through for 3. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
It'll be a touchback. The Dolphins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there that time. Short gain.
Ryan Tannehill will be under center. The catch is made by Cameron. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Tannehill's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
They come to the line, and it's first down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They're setting up screen. Catch made. Brought down right at the 50.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Second down, 4 to go. Parker's got the catch and the first.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
First down here after the completion. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When we're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 40. It's caught by Devontae Parker.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
ready for the snap, empty backfield. The Dolphins from the 37. And incomplete this time as Tannehill can't connect. That was very short work for the offense as the defense steps up and makes another nice go of it, forcing a punting situation.
Really good job by the defense. I like what they're doing out there. They're showing imagination and hustle. On the offensive side, that was terrible. They got to come up with a better plan than we've seen so far here early in this game.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Patriots put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just the field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, then it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
In a real tough spot here on second down. Second down and 7. Gordon, the ball is fumbled. That fumble recovery puts this offense in position to grab the lead as we head into the second quarter.
You only get so many opportunities in a game. Here's an opportunity for the offense. Can they take advantage of it and find a way to score? Well, let's find out.
Handoff made. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
The Dolphins, touchdown, Miami. Tannehill's put up now 10 touchdown passes on the season. Early in the second quarter, they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The Patriots set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 7-3. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. A look at Julian Edelman right there. He's not having any kind of impact on this game so far, and that's a big reason why his team's behind.
Yeah, when you talk about the run game, the pass protection, the run blocking, there's one word that comes to mind: poorly. Everybody's having a bad day, and especially the wide receiver. He's got to pick it up. He has the ability to raise the level of play of this offense just by his actions.
Ball is out.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
The Patriots get a first down. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Oh, there's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
First down at the 34. Gordon Scott on the handoff.
Gordon is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
Second down coming up. Rob Gronkowski with the grab.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Let's see if they can complete another one. This time perhaps for the first down. Third down coming up. Gordon's going to secure the handoff. Thomas in on the tackle.
Gordon is going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He is stopped. Now it brings up fourth down.
All set to punt here. Let's see what he can do here. Gets about 4 yards that time. And Ryan Tannehill leading the offense back onto the field. It's been a shaky opening half for him so far. Something we're not used to seeing, Phil.
Sometimes on the offensive side, the players have to play well enough to overcome the quarterback, and this would be a case here in this game so far here today. You hope he starts playing better, though.
First down at the 20. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second and 9. Parker's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The Dolphins step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Staying with the passing game on first down. Gains 11.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Dropping back 3. Finds Walker. Hightower's there to take him down.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row. Second and 8. Got drilled as he throws it. Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield. The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense. From the gun, Tannehill. And it's complete to Cameron. That's 5 receptions on the day.
Boy, anytime you pick up a third and long in the NFL, that is a confidence booster to all the players on the offensive side and also the head coach. And maybe most importantly, the offensive coordinator. Now he can just let it go.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the handoff for a gain of about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 35. Brought down by Mayo. running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with the lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Dolphins snap it at the 31, looking for some daylight up the middle. Halftime, 2 minutes away. All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. That ball is out, and it's a takeaway. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. Melvin Gordon makes the reception. Jackson, that time, in on that tackle. First down here.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
First and 10. Looking across the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Thomas is in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. Snap it out of the gun. And it's caught by LaFell. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Dolphins can perhaps get the big return and do something here before halftime. They're suddenly trailing. The score's 10-7. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Was the other side as we have a big defensive struggle going on.
I think coming in this game, Jim, we thought both of these offenses might struggle against the defenses, and we were right for once, I should say, because it has been rough. The defense is very aggressive all over the football.
DeAndre Levy with the sack.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Over to Cameron. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins call a timeout and are left now with only one. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The Dolphins need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Tannehill from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. They're in punting formation. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. As the offense retakes the field, one thing we can say for sure, they have built this lead thanks to their passing game.
Yeah, it really has. It's around the passing game, and I like what they've done. They've found ways to get the football to their star wide receiver, and why not? Why not try to find ways to get the football to the best player on the team? Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the 3rd quarter underway. The Patriots have controlled this game with their defense. It has been a shutdown performance. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard to see that.
Oh, they got to be proud of what they've done so far here out there on the defensive side. The execution has been tremendous. The players are in the right position. They're doing the right techniques. That's why they're winning the close game here so far.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
The Patriots defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13. Set up screen. Has his man. Gains 12.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Dolphins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Tannehill's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Dolphins from the 37. They'll run it here. Hightower's there to make the stop.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Dolphins lined up, bunch formation. 2nd down and 6. It's Gray with the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Ball at the 47. First down at the 47. Levy's all over the ball carrier.
The Patriots defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down and 12. Jordan Cameron with the catch. And as we get a better look at the numbers, here's a tight end who has done his best to make a huge impact the last couple of weeks, Phil.
Yeah, he's always determined in the gym. You watch him play, he plays so hard, and when you do these type of things, the football just finds its way towards you.
They need to get the play off. Got a flag.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
First down.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Coming to the line at the 50. Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Intercepted. He's got a wide open alley. Charging ahead. An interception with the lead here in the third quarter, and now their offense is all set up.
Yeah, really, real good job by the defense, no question about it. But what were they thinking, Jim, on the offensive side? The play call was bad, the decision was terrible, and the throw was worse.
The Patriots have not been productive at all offensively, but you can say that on both sides today here, Phil.
Yeah, you can. It's all about the defense, and I think the crowd's kind of liking it. They like the fact when you talk about defensive struggles where the defenses are dominating against the other team's offense, it's fun to watch because we see it so infrequently in the NFL.
Gordon's handed the football. A tackle behind the line. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
Third down and 11. Pass it. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. And a touchback. The Dolphins are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You've got to tell your offensive line to pick things up.
Second and 10 coming up. The Dolphins come out with a split backfield. Tannehill's going to take it from the gun. Henderson makes the play. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
The Dolphins from the 32. And Parker has a reception. And the flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still first down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And there's Cameron. The Dolphins now move the chains. 8th catch today so far.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down here after the completion. From the gun, Tannehill. Got the completion. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Tannehill's completion percentage 70% on the day. Second and 4. Screen. Finds his mark. And he is brought down at the 39.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and they picked up some nice yards.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Tannehill's back in shotgun formation. And it's batted down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. The Dolphins have it at the 39. It's caught by Devontae Parker. Parker still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. The Dolphins will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. The Dolphins have it at the 34. Makes the reception. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance. The Dolphins offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Has his man. Picks up 8 here.
The Dolphins offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
Tannehill's completion percentage 70% on the day. Takes it from the gun. It's caught. Touchdown, and they cut into that lead. And that was a very much needed touchdown with still the better part of the fourth quarter left to play.
Yeah, it's early here in the fourth, but what you've done now, hey, let's put some pressure on your own defense. Go out there and get us a stop and get our offense the football and see if they can go out there and take the lead.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. It seems like tight ends are responsible for more and more big plays. And here's a guy who didn't have an impact early in this game, but he certainly has toward the end.
Yeah, Jim, we know watching the NFL, tight ends now are receivers first, blockers second. That's why we see more and more big plays from the tight end position.
Jenkins is there to make the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second down and 4. This will go incomplete. He was trying to find Edelman.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. They'll go shotgun here. Going for the home run. Wow, going to take it the distance. Inside, and he's hooked for the touchdown. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible, but I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make it work.
The Patriots with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Dolphins take it from the 28. Has Cameron. And that'll gain just a few yards.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
Tannehill's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Makes the catch. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. Second and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun. There's a flag right there.
Pass interference. Defense. First down.
Coming to the line right at the 50. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. First down at the 50. Sheard has the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Tannehill from the gun. Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Patriots ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Bill, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. They're going to get him here for a sack.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 40. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass. The Dolphins trail right now. They just have not been able to rush the quarterback, which is very rare for this defense.
Well, they got to find a way to get to the quarterback, and I don't know, what do you do? Do you bring in different players? Do you use some different subs? Hey, I think they should start blitzing, find a way to hit that QB.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Set up now at the 36. The Patriots snap it at the 36.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down at the 19. They feed it to him one more time. That's a timeout by the defense. The Patriots from the 22. Wide to the left. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
And the extra point is good. Stephen Gostkowski's readying his team for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Dolphins are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Dolphins are going with a new quarterback after an injury to the starter.
I think sometimes this can help a football team because everybody knows that he's not the starter and they got to pick their play up. If they do that, that's going to be a good sign for this football team.
Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks wide because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That matchup you love on the field.
The Patriots haven't forced many turnovers this season, but today they're having a big outing, and it's easy to see why they're winning because of it.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They are hustling so much, and when you hustle, you get more defensive players around the football, and that's how you cause turnovers.
The Patriots come out in a dime package. The Dolphins have it at the 34. Hightower takes him down. 2 minutes to go in the second half. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Webb standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Getting away from the pressure. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. 4th and 9, and the offense trots back onto the field. They're going to go for it. Webb's got it in the gun. The Dolphins turned the ball over on downs. The Patriots came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Gordon's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
1st down at the 35. And that gains a few. Gordon's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. That's 2nd down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll go ground. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. The Dolphins have to take their final timeout. That's it. On the way, 3rd down.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
To the ground. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Patriots know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. 3rd and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
Going to try his luck here. He's brought down at the 25-yard line, and a run back of about 4. The Patriots defense can take a bow for its performance today. They're going to win the game, and it's because of this unit.
Yeah, look, if they want to know how to take a bow, all they have to do is ask you, because you like to take bows whenever you get a chance.
I'll take one right now.
Okay.
1st down at the 25. Throws the pass. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Going to the hurry up. Under a minute to go here. 1st down at the 42. Launching it deep. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd down and 10. Walker makes the grab, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Dolphins know they have one of the best QBs in the league, and it's showing up in the stat sheet these last 2 weeks. Tannehill's coming up with big numbers back-to-back weeks.
Well, I think he knows this offense is all about him. The play designs are there for him. The offensive line, they built it to protect him. And boy, he doesn't disappoint, does he, Jim? He can put up some numbers.
Before we go, Phil, when you lose a divisional game, how do you deal with it?
Well, not well. And that's probably the best thing. Stay angry. Keep thinking about that loss. That'll drive you during the week. And hopefully when the next time comes around, you'll just play a little better.
Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.